So tell me about the immersive microphone array.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So the BP3600, it is, a lot of people for immersive audio capture are using ambisonic microphones.
Yes.
Those are kind of readily known and a name a lot of people know. And ambisonic microphones are great for post-production because then you can do your virtual beam wherever you want in your post-production. When they do that, they're actually doing some phase shifting. So it's not as pure of a signal, you could say. Additionally, you have that A format to B format conversion, so there's that additional latency there. We were tasked with coming up with an immersive microphone that can be used for live broadcast, in particular with the Olympics.
Okay.
And so we came up with this immersive array microphone design, where this can be deployed out in the sound field. You have take your 4 top microphones, send those discrete to your 4 height channels. Your 4 bottom microphones, send those discrete to your 4 surround microphones. There's your immersive audio capture.
Okay.
No additional processing is needed. Everything is phase coherent and time aligned. It creates a virtual 3D cube that is a sweet spot right in the middle. So same sort of thing if you were in a room with speakers for surround, you have a sweet spot that's right in the middle.
So would this microphone be something that you would recommend people use in conjunction with other microphones?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not an end-all, be-all.
Yes.
This, so for example, for the Olympics, they have a microphone plan that's basically microphones close to the action on the field of play. So whether it be, a lavalier microphone or something hitting close to the field, then you've got your shotgun microphones on your cameras, and then some additional crowd microphones, and then this to capture your immersive audio.
So in a recording situation for music, though, this could be pretty cool for someone like my buddy here who's thinking about picking up one of these microphones. He could use this to recreate the natural space of the room and then use his close microphones that you're typically capturing already for your live recordings, and then use those to create that larger than life aspect of the recording, and then use this to be the room that you place that in.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've had some live concerts come in where people will grab this microphone and they've got all their microphones on stage, your crowd mics, everything like that. Pop that up the front of house. That's your immersive channel.
So awesome. So it's not a either or sort of situation. It's in conjunction sort of situation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. I think this is very, very cool. And one thing that, we had a question about before we even got here, and we saw as you were dealing with it, is what happens when you fucking drop this thing? Because clearly it's coming from all directions. Every side is a capsule. But we saw that you can just easily go ahead and pop these right off. So I'm assuming that if you need to replace these, you could probably, it seems, replace just this particular capsule as well as the whole preamp and arm.
Exactly, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the Sputnik kind of breaking apart was part of the, there are other immersive microphone arrays like DPA, Sheps has one I believe, but they require setup and making sure everything is time aligned. One thing we wanted again was something that somebody could walk out into the field, set this up with 90 seconds, you pop these guys on, boom, you're done. You're set and ready to go.
Oh, in my absence of mind this morning, I didn't even think about disassembling this thing for travel.
Yeah.
I thought like it was just suspended in like a clear box looking like a neutron star.
Yeah,
but no, that makes total
space
sense.
that's about yay big.
Yep.
So you just got the microphone body, 8 of the capsules, and then we have 8 of the little windscreens.
Okay, so this down here looks like an analog breakout to me. Do you have one of these that goes to AES?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we're talking.
Wink, wink.
We're talking out here. Okay.
Yeah.
And while we're talking, can we head over here? Because you guys have something going on that I've always been interested in since I read old articles with Frank Filippetti and Phil Ramone talking about these.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've never had a chance to try them. Wink, wink. So if you want to let me know. But these 2 microphones, they have rectangular capsules in them, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So our 50 series was something that we tasked our engineers in Japan to say, don't worry about a price point, don't worry about hitting a certain market, just do something that's new and innovative with audio technology. So they came up with this rectangular design, which nobody else does. And why would we choose a rectangular type design? If you think of with a round capsule that all the other microphones have, there's a resonant frequency because there's the equal tension across, the diameter there.
Like a drum head.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
So with the rectangular design, we have different tensions at each point along the horizontal and vertical, hence not having a resonant frequency now with it. So that helps make it, again, a better signal pickup. Then for our 5047 and its younger brother, the 5040, it actually has 4 rectangular capsules.
4.
4.
So is this one?
The 5045 is 1.
1.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
And then its bigger brother, it has 4 capsules in there. And the reason for that, it's because you can use the smaller individual diaphragms as small diaphragm capsules, and then they work together as a whole. It's a large diaphragm, so you get the benefits of both. Small diaphragms are very quick transient, large diaphragm, very low noise floor.
Very, very cool. So it's almost like a humbucking pickup in a sense.
Yeah, and we're also balancing the signal. So one of them is going positive, one of them is negative. So in the other brother, the 5040, it's a very clean, pure circuit. So you basically have your balancing of the capsules. You just basically get a straight out shot. So it's a bit of a power diva. And so if you plug into a microphone preamp, you get a lot of SPL. You can get some artifacts and drainage if your preamp is not something like Millennia or Grace that's got some beef to it.
Oh, interesting. Do you find like super clean, transparent transformerless preamps work best with? They kind of get soggy sounding with an Eve or something?
So yeah, if you have a microphone preamp that's going to have a little bit of a current draw to it, something like an old school API or Neve, at really high SPL, you do get some artifacts and draw on it.
Okay.
So what we did was we came up with our 5047, which same sort of design with it, but we put a FET transformer in there.
Okay.
So that's then in between, giving you, so we don't have that draw on your microphone preamp.
Okay, so that takes the loading and then allows the capsule to run wide open.
Exactly, yeah. And in adding the FET transformer, now we have a little bit more saturation sound. So this is going to be more of like your solid state tube.
Okay,
sound.
Very, very cool. So, would you consider this more of a vocal microphone and this more of an instrument microphone?
Yes, yeah, that's where they're designed the most for. The late, great Al Schmidt, he, in his book, gave a plug for the 5045s. He said he had his pair of AKG C12s he used on overheads for his entire career. And when we came out with those, we gave him a pair, and he said, I'm changed for life. So these became his drum overhead microphones, his guitar and piano microphones as well.
Oh, amazing. And I know he was a big fan of small diaphragm condenser microphones.
Yeah.
And this is not that. So
right, correct, yeah. And this one, again, just has the single diaphragm, the single rectangular diaphragm. This one is a different design. It is a little bit larger. So this is the largest rectangular diaphragm.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Absolutely. Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, of course.